tap on, they let him in. How long, Will? Give me a countdown. We're switching seats. Oh, lame.
Now I've got your warm
Back
ear,
in the room.
your warm ear air.
Hello and welcome to the booth. We're here for Volcom Bowl-A-Rama. I'm Mark Churchill and this is the wonderful Ben Ramers. We're going to be taking you through all of the amazing skateboarding, starting off with the Masters today. Ben, this is going to be ridiculous, right?
It's going to be amazing.
I'm so stoked you're here to join me. Yeah, I mean, we've been watching the guys warm up, right? The bowl's just literally behind us. Been amazing, 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 amazing. And I mean, there's some really big names here as well.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
You've been here a little bit longer. What's been going on during the week?
People have just been ripping.
Yeah, so we got Sergi Ventura skating right now, and we got so many good skaters all here, ready to shreddy. So we'll be kicking off with the Masters. Sean Goff's here from the UK.
Yep.
Big name for us.
Big name.
So a lot of 80s pros getting involved. And I mean, it's just going to go bonkers. We are going to have so much fun. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be taking you through absolutely everything. And we've got Bowl-A-Rama is our hashtag. So if you want to hashtag anything and tell us how stoked you are, get Bowl-A-Rama hashtags, yeah? You love hashtags.
I love it. Instagram, hashtag Bowl-A-Rama.
And Twitter as well.
I've never done Twitter. I've never actually worked out how to use it.
Well, we'll go through that in the break.
Yeah.
So coming up, we've got the Masters eliminations. Till about 25 past, we're going to see loads of old school guys shredding. Sauber's here. Pat Noho just there, just cruising. I saw him in Prague a little while back. Absolutely killing it. I mean, Pat's like better than he was before, I swear it.
Yeah.
So we got so many big names shredding. Lovely frontside air there. This pool isn't easy to skate, is it, Ben?
It's basically a backyard pool, but just at a skate park.
So a lot of guys are saying it's more like a DIY pool or something.
Really hard to skate.
So, like, it's a little bit rough, but that adds to it, though, doesn't it?
Steep,
exactly.
man.
Steep as well. When you fall, you don't fall into the transition, you fall to the flat, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's concrete coating as well. It's the hardest thing.
Yeah. I love a bit of pool coping.
Yeah, it feels good.
So it is already really hot in the booth. Out there in the sun, these guys must be feeling it. And what time are we? Just gone 11.
Feeling pretty sweaty right now.
Well, you've got a long sleeve and a t-shirt and trousers on.
Because I get sunburned really easily.
Oh, man. Look at that beautiful layback rollout, just slipping away. So these guys getting underway really, really quick and getting back in. Here's Pat again. Still, some of these guys are still getting used to the place, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is, you can definitely tell the guys that have skated here before and the guys that haven't, right?
Well, yeah, it's
yeah. Really in-depth description to that there, Ben.
No, I do know what you mean. It's like people are still trying to figure it out. There's a lot of people trying to skate right now, so they're just trying to take it in turns.
But that's the whole thing.
Really
I mean, like,
hot out there.
people were like just cruising around getting frontside grinds, and everyone's like, yeah, stoked.
Yeah,
so
mate,
you can tell, like,
oh,
okay.
It's so hard to skate that people get stoked over the simple things in life, you know?
Simple things like frontside
Simple
grinds.
things in life, yeah.
Frontside grind's the best trick.
Feels the best.
Yeah. I'm pool coping. Amazing. So we're going to be having, like, we're starting off with the veterans division. You know, we've got the Masters, and we're going to be going through the day today. We've already had qualifying, so we're going through to finals as well. Like, wow.
Well, they've already had qualifiers.
I believe so. Maybe I'm wrong. But we'll be coming through all the way today with so much good skateboarding.
Oh my god, it looks like it.
We're just looking through we're looking through the schedule right now.
Let's have a look for the schedule. Let's see
and
what's
you know, so much stuff going on.
Yeah.
So here's Pat cruising round, hand down, slashing around, bit of a Bertleman there. Pat is so smooth, makes everything look really easy, and he's a big guy as well. So heat 1 is about to start. These guys are just getting their last warm-up rolls, getting those legs limbered up. I saw Salva stretching earlier, doing some press-ups.
Yeah, I saw him. He's a flexible guy. I saw him doing splits. Never done.
So Wolfgang Toth from Germany, Johnny Sandberg from Sweden, Johan Berglund from Sweden, Brad Bowman from the Basque Country. Oh, and I missed that one. Nick Kuskoris from the USA and Sergey Ventura. Big names in the first round, right? Have you heard of any of these guys, Ben? Be honest, you have.
I have, but I just heard the best name. Wolfgang is a good name. I want him to win.
So on names, you're going Wolfgang, right?
Wolfgang, man. It's a sick name.
I can't wait next time you meet me and like we'll just go hi and I'll be like, this is Ben, and they go, no, my name's Wolfgang.
I'm down for that name, Wolfgang.
So heat 1 is about to start. And obviously your favourite is Wolfgang, Ben.
I'm backing Wolfgang. It's a good
always.
Name. From Germany, Wolfgang.
It's funny. Our guys in the crew have just told us that Wolfgang's from Germany. I wonder why that is.
What do you mean?
I don't think I've ever heard of someone called Wolfgang that's not from Germany or has German heritage.
What, so you've known someone called Wolfgang before?
No. I haven't. You've caught me out on that. So, I mean, going back to the skating, obviously, that's why we're here. And we are in, like, the gnarliest part.
La Cantera.
The Volcom house used to be just up around the corner, right?
Yeah.
So you skated here quite a bit.
I've been here a few times. I'm always been scared to skate this pool that they're skating because it's really steep and really gnarly. I always try to avoid it and skate the other stuff. Oh, it's about to start.
Oh, look at that. The crowd is getting warmed up.
Yep.
We've got packed stands here today. There's literally nowhere left to stand. People climbing up on the walls if they could. Last night, the wall, that back wall above the CND sign, that was packed.
That's going to be going
absolutely
off later
huge.
on.
Now, here's Wolfgang dropping in. Look at those shoes, Ben. Talk to me about those shoes.
They're bright.
Yeah. Ah, frontside grind over
Frontside grind. Nice.
the death box. Cruising back in. Yeah, backside. This is the guy that was talking to us earlier up on top saying his helmet saved his life a couple of times.
Good old Wolfgang, killing it right now.
Cruising around frontside. He's liking the frontside.
He is slashing this entire thing. Yeah.
Ah, it's all in the dismount. Killer first run.
Yeah.
Wolfgang smashing it. And those shoes are seriously day-glow yellow.
You can see his feet, you know what I mean? It's a bit
There's
shady.
a filter on the live feed here to dull that down because it would actually burn your eyes out if you saw that in real life.
All right, who's up there? This is sick.
Yes, Wolfgang killing it. I'm looking forward to seeing Sergi.
Yeah.
Sergi's a complete beast.
He's a legend, isn't he?
So, Johnny Sandberg dropping in, coming from all the way from Sweden. Big old frontside grind. Staying in the deep end right now. Another one. Styling on that one.
Oh, nice. The layback frontside rock.
You've got to put your hand down on that when you get over 50. I don't even know if this guy's over 50. Oh, look at that. Oh, so close to staying on.
Nice.
Johnny Sandberg.
That board looks really fun to ride.
Yeah, you can see all these guys have got crazy shape boards, huge wheelbases, so their legs are like 3/4 of a mile away.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like these dudes grew up skating on those boards, and they like to stay that way.
Keeping it original, innit?
So we got Johan Berglund from Sweden up next. Here we go, dropping in, cruising round, taking the backside line, staying on, Ben.
Powerful.
It looks slippy. Is that thing slippery?
It really is slippery. Off my experience there, it's slippery.
So it looks like a new coat of paint as well. Frontside grind in the deep end. Cruising over that hip.
Yeah.
Frontside air. Hand down, then.
He's surfing it, isn't he?
Yeah, he's pretty much surfing it.
They're just having a good time, a jolly good time.
Oh, there's the India. 3 seconds left. We're going to get one more trick on the buzzer. Oh, so close. Johan smashing it.
Smiley.
Yeah, all these dudes are
They're
smiling.
just having a good time.
But the younger guys tend to take it a little bit too serious, I think.
They're just having a good time.
They're always having a good time, these
This
dudes.
is the sort of session I want to be in, you know?
Yeah.
People just enjoying it.
Fully hyped.
Yeah,
Absolutely hyped.
really happy.
Yeah, Brad's in next. With the Skyway helmet,
Serious
streamlined.
indie sticker on that helmet, you know, just glistening.
Look at this camera view.
Oh,
Boom.
nice.
Fish eye drop in. He's going to come back. Cruising round. He's killing it. Super fast.
Oh,
Backside air.
Backside air.
Got a good line in that deep end there as well. Rock and roll, staying off the dole bend. Ah, slipping out. You can see he would have got back up if it wasn't so slippery, I reckon.
Yeah. But, yeah.
That board's a crazy shape.
Is it?
All the way from LA coming up next. Getting ready to drop in.
Steep right there. Oh, in.
Yes. So we got Nick all the way from the US. Cruising round. Frontside grind in the shallow, doubling it up. Oh, just missing that one, slipping out. Let's get a rebate. Let's get Nick back up there.
I want to see Nick back in there.
Needs to be more rebates.
If you need some more Nick in our lives right now, come on. Or is that it?
Slipping out there. You can see that on the replay. So as it skates a little bit more on the weather as well, I mean, it hasn't rained here for a bit, so it's probably going to be quite slippery in there, a bit dusty. I saw him washing down the platforms this morning.
Oh, this is the guy. Right?
Here we go. Sergi Ventura. This guy has been killing it forever. Big frontside grind over the death box. See how fast he's whipping around that shallow corner. You can see it's really tight. Big old backside air bend.
Over the death box.
Loving it. It looks like that's the best place to do the airs as well, but like also the worst place.
Scary, isn't it? You've got to go over the death box. Nice.
Ah, just coming out. Killer first run for Sergi.
Big old backside air.
You can see how hot it is. Getting a nice close up of the back of someone's head then.
Sweaty.
Sweaty neck. Look at that. You can see absolutely packed here on the beach.
The classic sweaty neck.
So we got the highlights coming up from Heat 1. Look at the day glow on those shoes. Just close your eyes slightly. You might burn out your irises on those shoes.
Skating in sunglasses too. That's not easy to do.
Nah, I can't skate in sunglasses.
Slash.
You can see that pull cope in there.
Front
side rock, hand down. So we're back live, cruising round this shallow end, getting those lines in, get back up, have a little sit down, you've earned it. So we completely missed his whole run there, but...
He just had that felt fun for him.
Yeah, I think he had fun. I had fun.
I had fun watching that.
So these guys getting their second runs in, cruising over that hip. That hip looks really steep. You can see from that shot there, that thing's got like a foot of vert on it.
Does not look easy, right?
That's a chrome dome right there.
Chrome dome.
That's the chrome dome helmet.
What's the chrome dome?
That helmet glistening in the sun, the chrome dome. Look at that, you don't want to catch that in the wrong angle, that'll burn your face off. You get a suntan off that helmet. Flying around the shallow end there.
Pink
There's
wheels.
the backside air, getting it this time. Front side round the shallow. You can see the wobble there, like, whoa, coming down that waterfall. It looks gnarly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping to get a skate. I was going to try and skate this morning, a bit too busy. But I think I'll get a skate this afternoon when it's really hot and I'll get really burnt and upset.
This just goes on till like 9 though.
Front side grind in the deep, and he's had enough.
Oh.
He's stepping off.
Well,
right on the buzzer.
That was...
Well, if you've done what it takes, why carry on? You can just chill and get off.
Yeah.
You know what?
He's having to lay down. It's so hot out there. I don't understand.
It is roasting.
I'm like roasting right now.
Riding for jerk skateboards.
Jerk.
Jerk. I hope that's jerk chicken. I like jerk chicken, Ben. So dropping in next to that death box, you definitely don't want to drop in on that death box. Cruising round, backside in the shallow end. Boom, there's that backside going for that method. Brad just bailing it there. Tapping the flyway and taking a bow to leave the bowl. We should get some rebates. Looks like we need to get some volume on the mic as well down there.
So nice. Just look behind.
I know, I was looking out behind just now. You see it on the screen, it's a little bit duller.
It's a beautiful place to be.
Yeah, sat on the beach watching some of the best skaters in the world.
Yeah.
It's a tough life, isn't it, Ben?
Absolute
really.
legend. Here he is, going in.
Whoa. Staying on this time, not slipping out. Thing is with pool coping, it's actual concrete coping, so it's so gnarly, the grind. If you hit one of the cracks in between, that thing will throw you off and you're going down. You ain't landing it. Yeah, another frontside grind. Frontside grinds for days. There's the 50-50, both trucks on the coping. So some of these guys are still getting used to this bowl, right?
Yeah. They're just having a good old time.
The vibe out there on the platform's so good, isn't it? Like everybody's hyped.
Yeah, it's not serious.
Looks like Sergi's ready to get back in.
Oh, that's it.
I reckon he's going to boost it, this guy. He got a good run down straight away.
I've got a feeling there's going to be a booster in here.
I remember the videos back in the day, Sergi absolutely flying. Huge method airs.
It's coming right here, ready? Boom!
Yeah. Whoa, nearly took a cropper then.
Almost went into the death box.
Cash back.
Back of the net.
So he's going to be stoked getting that backside air down, cruising round back over this box. Frontside Smith grind. Frontside air in over the hip. Frontside grind. Oh, staying on. Sergi, killer run, clean. The crowd is going wild.
Yeah. I'd say so far that was the best line I've seen.
I reckon that's going to be our first place right there so far.
Yeah, so far.
It's going to suck going in after that, right?
Yeah, it's going to be insane.
But if you've got the Dayglide shoes, anything's possible.
The possibilities are endless. Oh, come on.
Way.
Get back up there. Get back in there.
Should be first trick rebate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should be.
Oh, is that it? You can just see how hot it is out there. People just like, you know.
Sweating, Ben.
Sweating.
Sweaty Betty.
Kind of like.
That's a tough spot to drop in there. I don't know if I'd choose that line, like drop straight into the hip to come around, but then you get this frontside grind line.
Yeah. I reckon I'd probably choose the deep end to drop in, because that way it's less intense.
It just helps build up the speed. Just coming off the layback with the chrome dome. Solid silver that helmet's made out of. It's really heavy.
Yeah,
it's worth £22,000, that helmet.
I know, I tried getting one the other day.
It's about
like,
31,000 euros.
I want a solid silver helmet. I went to the play. Oh, here we go.
Frontside grab.
Frontside air. Classic.
Right in the cameraman's face.
Frontside air, yep, in your face.
Yes, staying on the indie.
Keeping it in.
It's hard to keep your speed in here, Ben.
It
looks
really
is.
is.
The shallow end is not that forgiving, is it?
It does not. Yeah.
He's having fun though. See the smile on his face.
He had a good time. He could have carried on and tried doing the craziest trick. He was like, you know what? I had a fun time. I'm going to put my board up. You know.
Look at the shape of that board, Ben.
I know. I want to get one and just have it as a cruiser board, you know, just like cruise down to the shop and just get some carrots.
I learned to skate on a board like that, probably bigger than that.
Really?
Yeah. So you had it lucky. You had these small technical boards, you could get them. It was rare for me to get a mini. Just have my brother's hand-me-downs.
Backside calf grind.
Yeah, doubling it up. Cruising round. You can really see how that shallow end takes the speed out of you.
Yeah.
You've got to hit that at the right angle. Rock and roll, just coming off. Don't run out when you got pads on. Go to the knees.
It doesn't make any sense, right?
Unless they're new and you don't want to ruin them.
Yeah. That's fashion over function, right? Here we go. In there. Come on.
Taking that awkward line, drop in.
Yeah, that is a really hard line right there.
Front side grind.
They really are making me want to go skate right now. They're just having a good time slashing around. They're making slash grinds look really fun, aren't they?
They are fun, Ben. Look at that. Sound effects, you could hear that from here. You clearing your throat. Oh, just missing that 50-50 over the death box. Death box being that little filter in the pool back in the day.
Death box
filtering out the water.
Such a dangerous thing. I've seen so many people. Well, don't really want to go into it watching the pool contest.
You don't want to curse anyone.
My friend Aaron once dropped in on the death box, and it was not a pretty sight.
I'm sure it went bad very rapidly.
Front
it's
side,
Sergi back in.
It's just like power.
He's got that shallow in like
Down.
dial. Look at that, tweaking that backside air. There's that front Smith grind. Ah, scooping that backside air off that front side carve. That's going to be hard right on that side there. Oh, and stepping out again. Two clean runs. Two clean runs, Ben.
It was clean.
No slams. Everybody's happy.
Jobs are good in.
Jobs are good in.
Yes. My favourite.
Wolfgang. Wolfgang Dayglow Schuerson. Oh, sweeping it over the death box. No one's done a sweeper over the death box yet.
I want Wolfgang to have one more run.
I want to see that sweeper for
So do
sure.
I. Wolfgang, come on, get back in there. Wolfgang? Nope.
No.
Nope.
There's no rebates. Oh, he's having a little word on the mic.
Yeah.
Yes, getting the crowd hyped. You feel that?
Good old Wolfgang.
It's like
Look at those
electricity
sunglasses.
in the air. Stoked.
Remind me later on, I need to go and get Wolfgang's autograph.
I reckon Wolfgang's going to be stoked.
I reckon he'll be down if I can.
For sure, 100%. So, Chrome Dome, solid silver helmet.
20k.
About 20k. Depends if you got it on eBay or
Amazon.
Amazon's a little bit more price, but it's a more guaranteed delivery. Cruising around with those front side grinds, up on the hip. That thing's so steep right there. You've got to work that bottom end to try and get back in the deep with it. Oh, just missing that front side grind. Just slipping out. Is he all right? Looks like that leg's a little bit hurting. Bit of cramp maybe. Get a banana, bit of potassium.
Get a banana, get yourself some coconut water.
Boom.
Drink a lot of water and eat some salt and vinegar crisps with your sore food.
You should definitely hydrate during a day like this, shouldn't you?
No, you've got
as much water as possible.
We should definitely hydrate.
Definitely keep hydrated. Yeah, there's that front side grind in the deep.
He almost went into the death box. That was gnarly.
That's definitely the spot you don't want to choose to do a front side grind into the death box.
Front side air.
We were at Malmo once and a guy was snaking in the session and just dropped in on the death box.
That's it. That's Malmo. Aaron Sweeney.
Was it Aaron that did it? Yeah.
Sweeney that dropped in.
Boom. Of all the people, Aaron's probably the one that I would expect to do it.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
Aaron, if you're out there watching, get in touch. Ben misses you.
Yeah.
I miss you too.
Yeah, we both miss you.
Aaron's a doctor now.
There's the shoes.
Yeah, the shoes in the background. Flyway helmet dropping in. Jerk skateboards, own. Cruising around that bottom end. Looks like you can slingshot yourself if you get that line right in the shallow end. He's keeping the speed there. Front side grind, styling. That would have made a rad photo then. Alley-oop cess. Oh, just missing that rock and roll. Look at that. Round of applause. Check yourself out and chill, Holmes.
And that was another example of not using your knee pads when you could have.
Yeah. Knee pads, definitely, every time.
Yeah.
Unless you just want to get rid of both your ligaments in your knees, your ACLs, PCLs, just chuck them in the bin and just run out every time.
Here we are, front side slash.
Oh, you could hear that then. Did you hear that?
I heard it from here.
That front side grind was very volumized.
It was like bosh.
Bosh. Just missing that Sergi's getting ready, so he's put down 2 flawless runs.
Is this his last run?
The first run was like a scratch run, but it was still really good.
You can see it in his face. He wants it
Hyped.
right now.
Hyped. Here we go. Getting that backside carve, cruising round, frontside grind over the death box. Getting back in, backside head. See the tweak on that then? Scooping it.
Stuff right there.
Using that hip to get the frontside grind then, getting that line, frontside grind doubling up, tripling up frontside grinds, just missing the hip. That's going to be time for Sergio Ventura, all the way from the US. Killer run. So 2 flawless runs, 2 scratch runs, but I think that might have been a better run, even though he fell off at the end, right?
He's just grinding all over the place, isn't he? Grind here,
The coping's there for a reason.
It's
there for a reason.
Yeah.
Grind it. Every single slab of that coping needs to be ground this weekend.
Exactly.
So if you've just joined us, this is the Volcom Bowl-A-Rama here at La Cantera Skate Park Getxo in Spain. Just north of Bilbao. So stoked to be here. The sun is out. We've seen the first 2 runs. Well, the first heat of the Masters, right? So to sum it up, Ben, how would you sum up that first heat?
Watching that just made me want to go skating, really.
And that is something special, right?
Yeah.
Not everyone can make you want to go skating.
Because you watch a lot of things and you're like, this is a little bit too serious right now, and it all just goes on, but that just made me want to pick up my board and go and have a frontside grind. Yeah.
Just quickly run down there, frontside grind, and run back and be like, you know what?
Look, I'll be
Take
right
my
back.
board, take my board and quickly go and do a frontside grind. I think you should. You should definitely do it. We'll be able to see it.
But I don't know.
Oh, no, you're scared. You called it and now you're backing out. I can't believe you're doing that.
I'll be right back.
So we've seen heat 1 of the Masters go down. We got heat 2 coming up shortly.
Heat 2? Wait, where are we here? Masters. Okay, so chilling for a bit and then. Huh?
So we're live here from Spain, and heat 2 of the Masters is coming up. John Di Arino in the Basque Country. Then Jen Bad Professor Thierry from France. Alex Mostrin Alvarez from the Basque Country. Dickie Paul Davis from the UK. I skate with Dickie all the time. He's a beast. Not sure how to say this. I think it's just Dominguez, and then my old mate Sean Goff from Oxford, UK.
He's up in the mix.
The Todd Twist.
This is going to be an exciting heat.
I think this is going to be badass. Sean has got a massive bag of tricks, right? Like taking it from like old stuff and new stuff. All the airs, all the grinds.
He's a classic example of the older he gets, the better he gets. So.
Yeah, Greg Noack syndrome. Just keeps getting better and better and better, like a fine wine. Although I would class Sean more as a fine sweat. Have you smelt his pads, Ben?
That's my dream, to drain his pads
into a pint glass
after a long session.
Yeah, going on a bit of a tangent there, Ben.
I can't believe the surroundings right now.
I know, we're literally just by the beach. We're literally, I reckon I could throw a stone into the sea from here.
I know. So you have a skate, do your heat, then go to the beach, have a dip.
Have a dip?
Have a little dip.
Just up to the waist, or would you go shoulders in, or would you go fully in?
I go
full refresh.
5 minutes getting used to it on the legs.
Yeah.
1 dip, out.
1 dip and out.
Bosh.
You wouldn't stay in and have a paddle for a bit.
I mean,
a bit of snorkeling.
I've got a bit of a phobia of jellyfish because I got stung when I was younger. So.
Oh mate.
Try and not.
Oh, look at that. These guys are really warming up.
Is this the warm-ups right now? Then,
yeah, so the guys are getting warmed up for Heat 2 of the Masters. We've already seen 1 heat. Sergi absolutely smashed it. You were stoked on Wolfgang, right? I was stoked on Wolfgang.
Wolfgang.
Brightest shoe so far. That deserves, I don't know, maybe $10 or something?
I hope Wolfgang makes the cut.
I do. I want to see Wolfgang in the final.
So do I.
So, I mean, we have got so much to go through today, and you are joining us live here in the booth. I'm Mark Churchill. This is Ben Ramers.
Hello.
The very single Ben Ramers, ladies. And we're going to be coming up with Masters Heat 2 in a second. We got Sean Goff from the UK. So many good names, and they are all absolute beasts. Dickie.
In the mix.
I love Dickie's frontside rock and rolls. Does them on the hip at Hemel. Oh my God, they're crazy. Decked out.
Hemel.
Wow, in the pool.
Wait, Hemmel's, that's
the indoor part.
Yeah. You like that part? It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Concrete coping, you can't complain when it's
No,
concrete coping.
and I mean, let's talk about the concrete coping, because it's like on steel coping, you just know it's going to grind, right?
Yeah.
You can just go at it full pelt.
Yeah.
Sometimes with the concrete coping, if it's not been lacquered,
hit and miss.
or you might, like one time you do a Smith grind and it'll go straight through the crack. The second time, your kingpin will catch and you're straight on your knees, right? It's a cruel mistress, concrete coping, but it's rad.
Yeah.
So we got a packed crowd here today, and
it's still so early.
yeah, like
what's the time right now?
35 minutes past 11.
Really?
Yeah.
Think about it's going to be like 4 p.m.
Last night I got here maybe 8 o'clock, and this whole place was rammed still.
Oh my god.
Lights were on, everyone was sessioning. I was like, what the hell? And the vibe, there's all the kids playing in the streets, like all the towns down here loving it. I'm so stoked to be here.
Spain's known for like late nights, right? So people are probably waking up now. Think about it.
Let's go down and watch the skating, drink a few cervezas in the sun, and have a good time. There's Sean warming up, 50-50 in a frontside grind. Sean is actually held together with gaffer tape. He doesn't have ligaments anymore, it's just gaffer tape, just pushed together and stringed and then strapped in place. Series of pads.
Liking that big peace sign made out of skateboard.
Lovely.
It's nice, isn't it?
I mean, the whole surroundings here, like old castle walls and and the best cafes and big field up there with the big screens as well. So if you're local, come on down. You'll be able to see the action even if you can't get on the stands. We've got big screens up. We've got loads of like stands as well. You can get yourself a beer. You can get yourself some Volcom clothing. Ice creams. We should get some ice creams. Where's our ice creams bench?
Yeah. Wait, I'll try and get us some ice cream. Wait, I haven't even had breakfast yet, have you?
You've ruined it, man.
Have you had breakfast?
I had a croissant.
Is that it?
Yeah. Pastry, running on pastry right now. So heat 2 of the Masters coming up very shortly. The guy's just getting warmed up now. Heat 1 already, we've seen it. You can see down on the bottom right, Dickie. Big smiles on his face. He comes down here quite a lot. I'm always speaking to him. Where you been for the last couple of weeks? I've been down in Bilbao, skating La Cantera and all the other parks around here. You can hit like 4 or 5 parks, all local. So much fun. Rad place to be in the world, especially now because like back in the UK it's starting to get cold and misty and minging. And you're going to be going back there for the first time in a while.
I don't even want to think about that right now.
And here,
you're killing
what
my
is
vibe.
it, like 32 degrees?
My vibe, bro. Yeah, it's perfect. Hey, I've had a good idea. Let's just not leave.
Yeah, we could stay.
Yeah. All we need to do is buy a tent and we can live just right there.
Just right, literally right there.
Yeah, we can live on the...
Can we have a tent each?
No, we've got to share a tent.
Oh, man.
It gets cold sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Shared heat. So it looks like they're clearing the bowl off. And we'll get this thing underway. Such a good vibe out there on the platform. Like, I know I keep saying it, but like everybody's so stoked to be here.
Yeah.
And I think you can tell like how much everyone wants to be here for a Bowl-A-Rama event. Not only the comps run really well, the judging's good, and everybody's like hooked up and everything. But
the commentators are amazing.
Yeah, but like, of course. I mean, Ben Ramers. You don't get Ben Ramers commentating every day, do you?
No, but mate, amazing vibe going. There he is in there.
Cruising around, backside in the shallow end. This is our first rider of Heat 2. Yeah, we've already seen that front side grind over the def box and another one in the deep end. John killing it right now. Front side grab bend, smashing it.
Textbook
cashback.
Backside carve. Oh, that's the hardest point to grind right there.
Yeah, you can see like that line shows how steep it is. It's got like 1.5 foot of vert or something.
You can't actually tell how gnarly it is.
It's so hard to see everybody watching this at home on the internet. Thank you very much for joining us. Whoa, you see that?
That was heavy.
Someone got a good photo right there.
Yeah.
Someone was stoked.
I saw the flash go off. Yeah.
Round of applause from Ben Ramers there.
It's good stuff right there.
You're hyped on that run, right?
Cashback.
So rider 1 done. So we're just doing single runs. There's no jam format. Like we're just doing run.
Yeah, no, it's good.
It's good. The guy's getting there. So Jean in
bad prof.
The bad prof.
Bad prof. I like a good nickname, so this guy is. I want this guy to be killing it right now, because with a name like Bad Prof.
Oh, never do a
sick.
nose picker with a Copa. That was sick, that nose pick.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he got his name Bad Prof because he experimented on some animals and made some hybrid human animals, like an anteater man?
I hope he brought them with him and they're lurking around here.
I saw a cage earlier with some really suspect animals in.
Bad Prof probably.
There was a Bad Prof in there for sure. The Bad Prof is making. Oh yes. So. It's good to hear from the guys back in the UK, and this is Dickie from the UK as well. Big shout out to all the Witchcraft guys, all my teammates, and especially Joe Habgood, the major spectacle in the UK. This is Paul killing it over the death box. Look at that frontside grind.
Dickie's sick.
Get well soon, Joe.
Joe, how are your hands?
Probably about the same as yours, Ben. Broken. Look at that rock and roll on the hip.
Yes,
First
Dickie.
run in for Dickie. One of our Essex boys.
Hey, Essie.
That was a killer first run.
Yes,
Stoked on that
Dickie.
one.
Killing it.
Oh, look, he's going to be taking the rolling line.
Ooh.
Here we go, rolling in. Is he going in backside as well?
This? Oh, that's heavy.
Rolling in backside into the deep. Oh, grinding in like Stuart Livy.
He's having it. He's having
Look at
it
that.
hard.
Doubling round those corners. This guy's got the lines for days. Frontside grind on the hip as well. Over the death. Boom.
Slashing it like there's no tomorrow right now.
He's slashing it so much I need the toilet.
Slash.
Oh, just slipping off that. The crowd is going wild.
I'd say that was
Round of applause in the booth for that one.
Favourite thing to see right now. That was sick.
Absolutely smashed it and slashed it.
Smashed it and slashed it. Cash back.
That is money in the bank with a run like that, right?
Slash.
We got Sean Goff all the way from Oxford, UK.
Oh, I'm pretty excited to see
Deathbox
what he's
Pro.
going to do. He's got more tricks.
Than a magician.
Yes.
that was bad, wasn't it? Helping you out there. Cruising round, frontside grind.
Frontside grind.
And over the death box. Sean was saying earlier, this thing is so hard to skate. If Sean's saying it's hard to skate, then it's hard to skate. There it is. Hard twist.
The old classic. I've seen him do that naked before.
Oh,
I'm not even joking.
My word, I don't even want to think about that.
You be there.
There's the Smith. Rock and roll. And the front rock. Yes, Sean, staying on. Cruising round.
He is killing it right now. Rock and roll.
Slide and roll, yes. Alley-ooping it up there.
Nice.
And it's the dismount. Yes, Sean. Smooth and flowing. Respect there, Sean.
Respect, Sean.
Have a sit down, mate. Look at him panting.
He had a good time. It's so hot though.
It is.
I don't know. Look, everyone's just like
trying to find a tiny bit of shade that there isn't. There's no shade down there.
Shade.
Even.
They should
you
be
ain't
skating
getting out
with
there.
umbrellas. So they
the only shade is in the bowl.
Yeah,
so get involved.
Yeah, get in there.
That's your only respite, in the bowl.
Come
Cruising round, backside in that shallow.
Frontside 5-0.
It's good that they've painted that Deathbox red because it's quite easy to get blinded by the sun and just like not even see it.
Get
just ride
in a
straight
session
into
and
it.
just drop into it.
Yeah. In the heat of the moment. Yes, there's that
Frontside
frontside grind on
that's
the.
that's the hardest part to grind.
That's the gnarliest bit. You could see when Sean was trying to get out how steep it was then. Like.
Yeah. It's basically a wall. Not much planning there.
Yes, getting the speed up there for that frontside grind.
Good stuff right there.
Getting out.
He had a really good time right there. Yeah.
He had a good time. I had a good time. You had a good time.
We all had a good time.
Well, then everybody's happy. I hope everyone at home's having a good time.
Yeah.
Feel free to email us in. Let us know how much of a good time you're having. Email benramers@hotmail.com.
Hotmail.
Spelled HOTMALE.com. Yes. Flying there. So Ben, Joe said it's just his elbow that's broken, mate.
Oh, heavy. Tell him to text Mark how long it's going to take before it's better. Please. Hey. That was a... mate, it just looks really hot out there.
It is. It's absolutely roasting out there.
You got yellow, you?
We should interview Yellow.
Yellow, come over here. Come on, Yellow. Come on, Yellow. Yellow. Come on, Yellow.
Our Volcom resident photographer. Yellow Keppen, straight. Did you ride your Harley here?
Dickie's in there. Dickie is in there.
So Paul's cruising round into that deep end. So many good lines.
Wow. He's got a powerful frontside slash, Dickie.
When he frontside grinds, he means it.
Yeah, he's
trying to hurt the coping. Boom, cruising round. Killer run for Dickie right here. Oh, going for that layback over the death box.
It just hit him.
No, that didn't come back and hit him.
It dropped in.
No, that is the worst.
Heavy.
I think I'd be just chucking that board in the sea.
That was my heavy.
Heavy. I'd be setting that out to sea. Bury it at sea.
Yeah, what, you'd throw your board in the sea?
Yeah, I'd put that out to sea.
I have seen you do stuff like that in the past.
If it's got to go, it's got to go, Ben. I'm sorry.
Put it past you.
Naughty boards need punishing. They're like children. If you don't teach them, they don't learn. Back in. Look at that powerful frontside grind there.
That was
flying around.
That was really heavy.
This dude's got some serious lines in this thing.
Frontside slashing all over the gap.
You can tell the local dudes, the dudes that skated this thing before, can't you? Definitely 100%.
Yeah, they've got the lines, didn't they? They know it. They say,
yes.
I want to move here.
Hitting the coping in so many different places as well. Look at that.
It was straight killing it out there.
That's a master's make, I'd say. When you say that was a master's make.
Definitely.
Smashing it.
Just looks comfortable on a board, doesn't he? You can tell,
he's up next.
You can tell he's been skating forever.
Shawnee G coming up next.
Another guy that you can tell he's been skating forever. He's just got like so much balance.
Finesse.
So much hair.
So much hair. You should see the hair on his back. It's twice as long as the hair on his head.
No, it's not.
It's like a cape, but he tucks it in.
Does he comb his back?
Yeah. Fully.
Slash it.
Yeah, there's the front 50-50 over the box. Easy to slip out on a front 50-50. I'd much rather do a Smith. There's the top twist.
Did he invent that?
No, of course he didn't.
Front side.
There's the sweeper. Yes, in the deep end. Cleaning up the coping, sweeping it up.
Jeez.
Yes. Is that rock and roll slide, rock fakie?
The crazy thing is, he's from England. He's not even from here, and he's skating it like he skates it every single day.
There's the front side rock again as well, straight off that rock and roll. Shaking his head. I don't know what he's shaking his head about. That was killer.
I don't know what he wasn't stoked on. He looks like he's huffing and puffing and had a. It's just so hot.
I think he smoked 16 fags and ate a bowl of chips before he dropped in.
I can tell he has a hairy back because his back is soaked. All right, next up.
The cape, the hair cape. See him down the beach, this kid's just running, crying. It's horrible, they're so scared because they don't understand about the hair cape.
I'm scared of the hair cape. I don't know if I'm going to go near him anymore.
I'm scared of this guy's moustache here. That thing's unbelievable. That was like a small dog asleep on his lip.
Serious stuff right there. Wait, what's going on here? Who's up there? Here we go, chopping in. Careful, there's a death box here.
So dropping in the deep end again, keeping that speed in the shallow end. I reckon I'd drop in on the deep end every time. I don't think I'd go anywhere near that shallow end. Maybe a frontside grind and a carve, that'd be about it.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to fall. You're going straight to the flat in the shallow.
Every time I come to this park, I just avoid this pool because it's just so gnarly. And
that's saying something.
Now I'm watching the people just shred it up. It's inspiring for next
frontside
time
grab.
Skate, right?
working the lines out. That's the thing. That's one of the best things.
He's working out right now. He's having, oh, there it was.
I love that you go to a place the first time, and you go there and you skate around, there's no one around, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm pretty stoked on that. How would you get the speed for that? And then one of the locals just comes and goes, boom, and you're like, what?
In your face.
Yeah. Another sick run, all the way from France.
All the way from France. It's like 10 minutes.
Maybe he walked. So this is Alex getting ready to drop in. T-shirt tied around the waist for extra flair.
Yep.
You get 0.4.
That was a powerful knee slide in the bowl to grab. What is that?
To get a cap. Who's throwing hats in the bowl?
He's already got a hat on. Why does he need another one?
Exactly.
Bit greedy.
What else is he picking up? Oh, that's a euro. I put that there. I've sellotaped it to the floor. You see, he can pick it up.
He just took the stickers that people have put down.
So Alex getting ready to drop in.
You say you sellotaped.
Here we go, dropping in. Flying around that shallow end. Carving the long wall.
Ooh,
oh, no way. What an anticlimax. I was so hyped on that, and then
so was I.
it was over too soon. I think we should be getting some rebates going.
I'm not going to lie, I was pretty excited.
Just pretty excited.
Yeah, mate. Come on, Dickie.
50 years old.
He's 50?
He's 50. Look at him. Fit as a broken fiddle.
This is inspiration.
Definitely.
I want to be doing this when I'm 50.
When you're 50, let's meet up
Mate,
here and see if you can still frontside grind over the death box.
Like
holding
no
on.
grab. No grab. Oh, I mean, like, no, just straight slap.
Frontside air as well. Look at him. Paul looks hyped on this one. Dickie is an absolute beast.
Wow.
Dickie's got some lines in Ron Paul as well, right?
I cannot believe he's 50, man. He looks, I'd say like late 30s, the most.
Really? I'm late 30s, Ben.
Oh yeah? Well,
Yeah.
I'd guess that.
You're saying I look as old as Dickie? Cheers, mate.
I'm joking. No, Dickie, no, I'd say like from the way he skates and the, yeah.
What a beast. But he skates a lot as well.
English legend right there.
Like, he skates a lot. Now, this dude has got lines for days in this thing. Backside.
Nice.
Oh, that was on the death box. So easy to hang up then on the way in. Hang up on re-entry.
Dangerous territory right there, isn't it?
That's no man's land, like Biffin's Bridge.
Yeah, it's backside layback.
The gentleman's layback right there.
It was nice, wasn't it? It was like, yep, you're in a layback.
Hints
and
of
now
Martin
you're gonna
Herrick.
come in. Herrick.
Let's see it. Big old frontside grind. You can hear that coping from here. We're like,
it just
I don't know, we're like
sounds like a tiger.
20, 30 yards away from the bowl, and it's like downhill, but you can still hear the frontside grinds. That was a killer run.
Look at it.
We might need a defibrillator.
The heat is just too much out there.
There's a little bit of clouds just come in, and I think it's a little bit of respite. I can see Sauber making his way to the bowl. Uh-oh, Ben.
I mean,
up next, Mr. Sean Goff from Oxford, UK.
Yep.
Old Deathbox Pro. Todd Twist. You might have seen him on eBay.
Seen him on eBay.
Yeah, big on eBay, Shawnee G.
In. Front side slasher.
Sean has literally been this good forever. You can tell why he was a pro back in the 80s. Absolutely smashed it.
Todd Twist coming up in your face. Oh no.
There's the Smith, kicking it away. But Sean's already got 2 good runs down already. So I reckon he's got enough. I think he's done enough.
I think that was just, he was just having a good time right there. He wasn't
Try a different line.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. You get a couple of good runs down, frees you up to try other stuff.
Yeah, you can try the tricks that maybe you couldn't do first go. Or, going in, dropping in.
Getting backside in the shallow end.
Side. Side. Front side. Oh, that was
see, you could, then you could see how steep it was, because that thing, like, he had to suck it up in his knees. It's like a shock to the system.
I hope I can skate like this when I'm like, well, I'm not saying old, but like.
Well, they are old. For skateboarders, they're old.
They've definitely been skating for a lot of years.
Beautiful Indio there.
That's a good trick in Indio. I've never tried that. Oh, front side crail over the
crail over the box?
Over the
yes.
That was heavy. Front slashing.
But the thing is, what you got to remember as well, with some of these guys, people weren't even doing these tricks. Like, there was like 4 or 5 people doing these tricks back then.
Yeah.
And then, like, these dudes are doing them, and they're still doing them now.
They're just legends, aren't they?
Exactly. They're called the masters because they are the masters of what they do.
Yeah.
They, like, pretty much invented a lot of these tricks. And I mean, the next heat coming up, we're going to see some serious names.
There's 2 names right here which are just absolutely insanely legendary.
Yeah.
We've got Steve Olsen, Steve Albert,
Pat Noho as well, like, wow.
It's a privilege to watch, isn't it? This is practice now. Oh, still in there.
Still in there. I think this is final runs. See that little touch of the coping when you drop in? Little power up.
Yeah.
You've got to be one with the bowl.
Yeah. Stretches.
So cruising around that backside wall, 50-50. Frontside grind, staying in the deep end as well, doubling up that frontside grind. Sauber in shot there. Oh, going for that nose picker and popping out like 3 foot out of that.
Yeah, no, he almost popped a flat. That was sick.
Another good run in there. I mean, this thing you were saying earlier is like a backyard pool. It's it's like a DIY kind of thing.
It's legit stuff.
So like even rock and rolls and stuff are gnarly.
Yeah, I've skated it like 2 times and it was super scary. It's so steep. There's actually backyard pools that are easier to skate than this, to be honest.
Oh, there's that rock and roll on the hip, like the hardest part to do it on as well.
Yeah,
Dickie's not going in easy.
Style, isn't it? He's got so much style.
Ah, kicking it away. That was still a killer run. Like that rock and roll was worth like some of the other dudes' runs. Like that was sick.
It's a serious rock and roll. I guess that's why all the legends come here, right? Because it's actually a pool.
Yeah.
So,
like you could fill this with water and it'd be in someone's back garden for sure.
Yeah, it's not like a skate thing. It's an actual pool. Right, here he is.
So this is Chips, I think. Chips. I don't know. Make it up. Frank. Let's call him Frank. Ah, cruising around. What a carve. Double calves. Look at that. Power sliding over the hip as well, Ben.
Serious. Wow.
Frank is killing it right now. Backside air.
It's front side labor. Oh, no.
I lean to tail, but grinding as well.
Yeah.
Front side grind to tail.
Front slashing.
Front side grind revert. Yes.
He's making this last run count.
The only guy we've seen out there doing that as well, the front side grind.
270.
270 in.
Especially at how steep it is, that is a very terrifying trick.
And it's slippery as well. It's easy to over-rotate and just
fly all over the place.
Yeah, you could whip shackle, you did it.
Yeah.
Very easily.
Killed it.
Sean coming in, look at that.
This is Sean's last run.
Sean has had 85% of his body replaced by plasticine. Did you know that, Ben?
Stuck together with a prick stick.
Yeah. Dropping in. Carve grind in the corner, hitting up this def box. There's the front side 5-0. See how fast he's coming out of that corner. There's the Todd twist.
How does he do that? I've never seen him bail one of them in my entire life. Like every time I've seen him skate.
Actually, he came to my local skate park and broke his arm doing that, or his collarbone or something.
Seriously?
Yeah. That's time for Sean Goff, another killer run, and that looks like that's it for Heat 2. Heat 3 coming up next. We got Jan Lofton from Sweden, Steve Olsen from Los Angeles, California, Steve Alba, Alta Loma, California, Stefan Andre from Marseille, France, and Pat Noho from Venice Beach, California. This next heat, is going to be styling for miling. You haven't seen someone like Steve Olsen style around a bowl like this. That dude's got some calves on him.
Yeah, I know.
Absolute beast.
Just looking at the ages here, it's insane to see, isn't it?
So our youngest rider in this next heat is 42. 42, and our oldest rider in the next heat is 53.
And then you see
Steve Olsen.
The contest that's happening after, you've got riders that are 15 years. So you've got these are the legends.
Yeah.
Youngest,
53.
42. The youngest in the next one's
16.
15, I think.
Ridiculous. So you got
the
whole spectrum of age.
You've got everything. You've got the legends, you've got the young people.
Crazy.
You can see them getting warmed up right now.
But we got loads of riders to go through as well. Like, you know, so much more to come. And if you've just joined us, this is the Volcom Bowl-A-Rama competition here. La Cantera Skate Park, Getxo, Spain. We're going to be here all day with the Volcom webcast. And it has just began.
Alex
Just
Halford.
begun. Alex Halford's here, all the way from the UK. Still wearing his waist jacket.
Somebody needs to steal that hat from him.
I think you should get that hat and bring it back to the booth.
I'm going to steal Alex Halford's hat today and wear it in about.
I think you should interview Alex Halford in his own hat.
But like this, like, yeah, so like I'll say,
here we go.
Wear your hat with.
Here we go. Got the new hat. So we're going to go to a nice little commercial, and we will be back shortly with Heat 3 of the Masters. You definitely don't want to go anywhere. This heat is going to be out of control. The likes of Steve Olsen and Steve Alba. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. So we are back here in the Volcom booth doing the live webcast. Thank you very much for joining us. We've got Heat 3 of the Masters coming up very shortly. The guys are getting warmed up right now. We've got Jan Lufton from Sweden, Steve Olsen from USA, Steve Alba from the USA, Stefan Andre from France, and Pat Noho from the US. I was lucky to see Steve Olsen and Pat skating in Copenhagen.
How was it?
Just a couple of months ago. Those dudes are killing it.
Yeah.
Like Pat, I reckon Pat's better than he was.
Yeah.
He's killing it. This is Pat right now, warming up, cruising around. So good. That slide and roll there, backside air, lines for days.
It's making it look fun.
That's the thing. Like you were saying earlier, like backside air into the hip. Like there's like a foot and a half of transition to land in.
And the competition hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, exactly.
He hasn't even had its run.
Blue grip tape. So that's an interesting decision, blue grip tape. Blue grip tape's an interesting decision.
I once went on a trip and I couldn't find any grip tape anywhere except for this bright fluorescent pink grip tape. So I went on a trip with just fluorescent pink grip tape.
Did you put it off though?
Well,
I think it brings out the colour in your eyes, Ben.
I thought it was terrible actually. It was, yeah.
So a big shout out to all the people up on the hill watching on the big screens. Thank you very much for joining us, each and every one of you. You are total badasses up there. This is the Volcom Bowl-A-Rama competition, brought to you live here in Spain, Getxo.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm so hyped to be here. Like the atmosphere here, just for the Masters. We haven't even started up the Pro Division. We got so many skaters coming out. Like some of the names that I've seen looking through the list.
Oh my God.
Like we got
Not
some,
only this one, the next
I mean, yeah,
one
we've
is
got Steve
insane.
Olsen, Steve Alba, Pat Noho, Stefan Andre, and Jan Lofton coming up. But looking through here, we got Alex Sorgente.
Yeah.
I mean, that kid is an absolute beast. Omar Hassan, Pedro Barros, Grant Taylor. I mean, that's just one heat there. That is crazy.
Pretty serious heat, isn't it?
Yeah, fully. So we've got 8 heats coming up to you after this next Masters Heat 3. So you definitely don't want to go away. Each heat has ridiculous skaters in. Rob Lorifis, Robin Bolian from Lyon, France. I mean, that kid absolutely smashes it. And then I'm looking forward to Alain, local guy, Algorta. Alain
He kills
is
this
the
place
best.
like no one else.
So good. Who else are you looking forward to see? Obviously Alex Halford, Raven Terche, like Guillaume as well, Mokim.
Who?
Guillaume from Marseille.
Oh yeah.
What a beast.
Oh yeah. I didn't even know he was here.
And then Runa as well. We were talking to Rune just now. He was stoked. He was tuned into the live webcast. Just easing you into the day, aren't we?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be an epic day.
I'm hyped. I mean, let's have a look at our background. Just looking at the back of our tent, we've got the sea right there. You know, the beach and everything. We're just having the best time, right, Ben?
Yeah. The only thing that's annoying me is I want to go for a dip really bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you could get time in the next break to have a dip. I think if you come back and you're completely soaking wet, you know, no way. We've just had an update, Ben.
What happened?
Steve Olsen is out of this heat.
Oh.
I'm going home. I'm done. Steve Olsen's not in this heat. I'm not going to MC it.
No. Oh, I'll put both of these headphones.
Have 2 mics and MC twice yourself.
MC. Yeah.
So have we got any news on Steve Olsen? Is he injured or is he just shining it? He's so cool. Steve's like ultimate cool dude. He's like James Dean or something. He's like that. He just oozes cool.
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed to not see him skating, but at the same time, there's obviously a reason. So it's I saw him though.
But I mean, let's talk
did
about
too.
who else is in here. Like Jan is going to kill it. Steve Alba still. We saw him this morning. Got here early. Press ups on the platform.
Yeah.
Did the splits.
Doing the Buddha
And
style
meditating. Yeah, he was
meditation.
meditating earlier. And I mean, if it works, do it.
Yeah. I might try to start doing meditation. I heard it's really good for the mind and the soul and
You crack me up, Ben. So Heat 3 is going to start really soon, and as you can see, these dudes are smashing it already. That shallow end is so deep. No, not yet. Back, lay back. Oh, this is the first rider in. Jan Lofton. Sorry if you're joining us. We're a bit slack today, aren't we, Ben?
No.
Still a bit tired. Jan killing it though.
After a long
That was a
flight yesterday to get here.
sick run there. Yeah, super long flight to get here. So that was Jan Lofton all the way from Stockholm, Sweden. So Steve Olsen's a scratch on this, so we're going to hopscotch straight over to Steve Alba. Now this dude is Santa Cruz original. I used to watch this guy when I was like 7 years old, and just think, wow, what the hell's going on? Just like with our cameraman, what the hell is going on? Here's Steve. Look at it in the PD, Pro Designs, neckerchief on, dropping in. Absolute beast, straight over the death box backside. This dude can carve.
He knows how to carve.
Frontside grind. There's the backside. Yeah, frontside grind, back over, hands up. Baby, hands up. Yes! Lean tail slide over the box. Frontside calf grinding, doubling it up. Rock and roll. There's the pivot. Backside grinding. Nose grind, Ben.
Nose
Wow,
grind?
that was a backside nose grind right there.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't think there was one part of the bowl that he didn't grind right there, right?
Yeah, that was crazy. 51 years of age, Steve Alba.
Wow.
From Alta Loma, California. Next rider in, Stéphane Andre from Marseille, France. Now, the Marseille locals are beasts, right?
Park's amazing.
They all shred it.
There he is.
Saw this guy warming up. He's been killing it. Telling the cameraman, Stéphane Andre. Carving round backside, building up the speed. Look at that big old Smith grind. That was like the longest Smith grind we've seen today.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that frontside grind.
Skating fast.
Ah, don't know if he got caught up or that was going to be a finger flip lean to tail. What do you reckon, Ben?
I don't know. I think he was trying to lean. I don't know.
I think that was maybe a
we'll
finger
see
flip.
what happens in the next round, all right?
Plenty of time. We got another 3 runs from Stéphane. Next rider up, Pat Noho from Venice, California.
He's a legend, right?
This dude is a beast.
Is he like one
Pat
of the
is going to show you. He's going to give you a short lesson on pull riding right
He's
now.
one of the original geezers, right?
Yeah, proper geezer. Look at that. Rock and roll slide straight into that backside air. Tail tapping up there. Backside air into the steep bit of the hip.
Heavy.
Doubling up the grinds. Frontside lip slide into the shallow end, deep to shallow. Rock and roll, staying off the dole. Frontside grind.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's it. Clean run.
I'd say that was the heaviest run I've seen all day.
That was a beast. Crowd goes wild. Top off Terry was there.
Good old Top of Terry. There's always got to be a Top of Terry.
Top off Terry gets around. He's been in every single country I've ever visited.
Wait, who is Top of Terry? Just geezer, having a good time. With
Top
his legs,
off.
Top off.
Yeah.
Being a lad.
Being a lad. Lads on tour. So going back to the top again, Jan Lofton, Stockholm, Sweden, coming in hot. Wow. That's a big old slide and roll then.
That looked fun.
Ah, yes, alley-oop cess slide up into the shallow end, cruising round, hand down.
Yeah.
Going for a Miller flip. Just slipping off that. I hope we get to see that one go down. There's a couple more runs to come from Jan. So straight back to Steve Alba. Dropping in on the hip as well. That's like the worst place to drop in. I don't know if I'd go from there.
I definitely wouldn't.
Hits you straight into the death box. I heard that Steve likes a bit of box action. There you go. Straight over the box.
Oh, serious stuff.
Frontside grind. Skating in shades as well. Rock and roll on the hip. Oh, rolling out. Rolling in.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's skating this pull proper.
Yes, there's the slob air. Grabbing it mute frontside. Slob. Ah, just punishing the coping on the dismount. Steve Alba, Salba.
He's got some sick gloves on as well. They gloves?
He's got one glove for extra style.
Yeah.
That's the hand down sliding glove.
Yeah.
Killer second run there from Steve Alba. So dropping in again, we got Stéphane Andre from Marseille, France. Frontside grind, just missing that death box. Standing up in the shallow end, that's a steep thing to get up on, 50-50. There's the lean to tail, like a well-oiled snail, frontside grind.
It's like a well-oiled snail.
Coming up backside in the deep, 50-50. Cruising over that hip. Coming back in for that line, frontside. Little layback air there.
They're all skating in sunglasses.
Well, it is bright out there, even though the sun's gone in now, but a heart palpitations there. Let's get an aspirin, thin the blood. We don't want you having a pass out on us.
Yeah.
So back in, Pat Noho from Velis. Backside 50 in the deep. Backside Smith grind. That's the first master we've seen doing the backside Smith grind in the deep end. Is that feeble grind then? Someone's head just getting in the way. Frontside grind, rock and roll.
Where's Wolfgang?
Ah, slash into fakie. He's just cleaning his shoes up, making them brighter. Him and Chrome Dome are just polishing their shoes and helmets. Ah, yeah, the 360 rock and roll. Straight off, another clean run from Pat. Round of applause from Beb.
From Beb.
From Ben.
Beb.
Beb. You are now called Beb Babers. So, Sauber pointing out where he's going to do his next grind. I'm going to punish that coping right there, bro. Get your board back. I'm going to smash it. So, dropping in again. Stefan Andre. No, it's not. It's Jan Lofton back to the top again. There's the frontside grab.
Nice.
Staying on, floating that one. Just got the better of him on that second wall. Crawling out of the bowl. It's hard enough to get out of that thing.
I know. Yeah, it looks like a lot of effort right now, right?
A lot of effort when you're sat in the shade in the booth and just having a good time talking about skateboarding. Everything's an effort right now for you, Ben.
Well, it was all right until I found out I was on the massive screen.
Steve Alba dropping in right now. Backside air over the hip. This dude is an absolute ultra legend. Growling the copings.
Whoa.
There's that slob air over the death box again. What's happened to the music? Lean tail slide over the death box. Loving a bit of box action. Rock and roll. Right up to the back truck. Frontside grind. Yeah, slide into fakie. Ah, he was going for the 360 slider then.
I hope he does that in the next one, because that looks
Look
amazing.
at that glove. Straight out of the Beat It video. Michael Jackson, that.
For the glove?
Yeah.
Just beat it.
Yeah, that one.
Beat it, no,
Thanks, Ben.
no.
You don't know, you don't know the words, do you?
No.
Okay.
Who's up next?
Stefan Andre. Marseille, France. Oh, no way. Mongrel threw him in the immortal words of Bob Sanderson.
He's got to get a rebate, right?
Let's get a rebate. Yeah,
Go
get
on.
back in there.
He's back in there.
I don't care what you say. There ain't no rules in skateboarding, man. I'll get him back on. Yeah, Smith grind in the deep end.
Proper Smith grind.
Yeah, slayback revert. Wow. You got hair hanging off your glasses there, Ben. Look at those rails. So next rider up from Velis, California, Mr. Pat Noho. There we are,
really
live to
really
you.
small
Look at our
arms.
view. You've got really small arms. You look like a T-Rex. So let's get back to the bowl. We got Pat Noho getting ready to roll. You can see our view, absolute killer view of the park. So this is Pat. 50-50 in the deep end, backside air. Oh, and he's out again. Look at Yeller in the background there, Beardmaster. What a beautiful man.
He is a beautiful man.
He's a beautiful man.
Right.
So, next rider up from Stockholm, Sweden, Jan Lofton. Straight back to the top of the order. Bit of an unorthodox area to drop in there, Ben.
It looks dangerous. I'm not gonna lie.
It's all dangerous, mate. Ah, first trick rebate, surely.
I think it's just too hot. People are getting exhausted out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, everyone's drinking lots of water out there as well. So beard watch number 2 on the right-hand side of your screen. The Wizard's beard there.
So
Shades,
right
grey
screen,
hat, backwards.
beard.
That's called the Wizard's beard there. You can cast spells in a beard like that. Sean Goff, slick back, taking photos. So back in, we've got Steve Alba, Salba. Crazy camera angles.
Oh.
Backside rollout, rolling in over the death box.
Oh.
Whoa, there we go, back in. Like Flynn, backside pivot, frontside grind. Rock and roll. Ah, going for that nose grind. I told you it was a nose grind, didn't I?
I missed it last time.
Man, you were sleeping.
I know.
Nice shot of sweaty Sean Goff there.
Oh, is it? Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Give that back.
Wow.
Cash back.
There's no cash in that bag. So next rider up, Stéphane André from France, one of the Marseille locals. There's that frontside grind.
Shades on.
Flying around that bottom end corner. Frontside Smith grind. And again, the backside carve, killing it. Ah, just missing that one. Dipping it down to Smith. Just coming off. All the way from Marseille. That was a killer run though still. Some powerful moves.
He goes fast. Who's up?
So next rider up, getting ready to drop in.
This is the last run of the
Venice,
tee.
California. Yeah. California. Pat Noho. Frontside ollie, no grabs on that one. Cruising around that shallow end. Backside. Calf grinding, trebling it up. And again, that's 4. Frontside grind. Pat's a big dude as well. He's like way over 6 foot. Making this pull look. Ah, look at that double tap rock and roll. Yes, Pat taking it out. When in doubt, double tap. They don't get back up if you double tap them. That's zombies. This is skateboarding. Back to skateboarding.
Wait, what were you saying? They don't. You double tap them.
Yeah.
Zombies.
Zombies. So that was our third and final Masters heat. We saw Jan Lofton from Stockholm, Sweden, Steve Alba from Alta Loma, California, USA, Stéphane André from Marseille, France, and Pat Noho from Venice Beach, California in the US of A. So many good riders, Ben.
It was
like, okay, we've seen 3 heats of absolute legends. Who stood out for you?
Wolfgang.
Well, obviously. Wow. So we're going to check out the current standings from the Masters. Boom! Sean in first place. Wow. Followed up by Sergi Ventura. Look at that. 1 point between them as well.
Wow.
Third place, Frank Chu Dominguez. That's another, like, so close to scoring. Brad Bowman, another local, 71.2. Jan Thieresi from France, 68.8. Followed up by Alex Dickey in 7th place. How many people are we taking through?
I don't know, but...
Followed up by Johan Wolfgang in 9th.
Don't know how to feel about that.
You're not happy with that, are you?
No. I think it's pretty spot on because Sean and Sergi were both killing it.
Yeah, both smashing it. Sean smashing it on the coping, Sergi with the big backside airs as well. So we've got highlights coming up right now from all of the Masters heats. So if you missed any of the previous ones, check this out. Look at those shoes. You're loving those shoes.
That layback frontside rock.
Boom. Oh, you're in the way with the qualifiers now. Yeah, we're losing that graphic. That was Wolfgang in there with the big shoes. Look at that, in the air. Just below the coping on that one. Scooping out that backside air. There you go. You can see why he's qualified 2nd place. Ah, big close up of the bail.
Backside air. Oh,
so close
big.
to the death box there as well. It's the 50-50. No. Oh, frontside grind, just dipping it down into the Smith there. Narrowly staying on. There's the frontside grab.
Frontside slash going
for days,
big, bro.
Oh, staying on that Smith grind, Sergi. comes Wolfgang.
Wolfgang.
Sweeper to nothing, kicking it away, going for a photographer. Remember, if you can't land it, throw your board at a photographer.
Nice replay of Bale.
Backside air. Where's Sean Goff in this? Look at that, Sergey kicking out that back foot, scooping that backside air.
Oh, that looked dangerous.
I don't know how he stayed on that one. There's the nose picker. 50-50. There's that layback, roll out.
Bosh.
Oh, slipping out. Here's Sean Goff. Rock and roll slide. There's the Todd twist.
Jesus.
There's a killer view right there.
How the hell does he do that?
Ben, have you ever tried a Todd twist?
I've never tried a Todd twist, but
Are you up for trying a Todd twist later?
should we both try and learn Todd twist?
I think we should both try and
Do you
learn
want
Todd
to?
twist today.
Where should we go and learn? I can't skate.
In the deep end of the bowl.
Huh?
You can't even put your hand down or grab.
But
There's
where?
Paul Dickey, frontside grab.
Where can we learn Todd twist?
There's the nose picker in the death box. Hi, Mum.
Great.
Yeah. Frontside grinding. There's that rock and roll on the hip from Dickey. Beast. Frontside grind revert. 270 out, Ben. That's a big old Smith grind there. See how quickly Pat took that lip slide in as well.
So many people, man.
There's Top Off Terry and his crew.
Where?
There you go, slide and roll. Lean to tail, beautiful. There's the backside Smith grind from Pat. That kid is stoked, and that one.
He's having a good old time, isn't he?
I think he's just stoked to be sat in front of Top Off Terry and the crew.
Backside. Frontside grind. Smith
That's the
grind.
Smith. For days, that was like 4 slabs.
Backside. They just this place has been grinded a new one, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Sauber, hands up for Sauber. Don't tie that up too tight. There's that nose grind. See, Ben, you missed it. You got the best view in the house right there. There's that lean to tail slide over.
Look at that.
So that was our highlights. This is live right now. You can see the guys getting warmed up. We are here in Al Gorta, so we want to find out a little bit more about Al Gorta. So check out this bit of video. Ben, you want to check this out? A little bit of history about Al Gorta.
I'm down.
And what we're doing here.
I'm keen.
Don't go anywhere, people.
Getxo es un pueblo bastante grande que se compone de diferentes barrios, los cuales son Santa María de Getxo, Algorta, Neguri, Santana, Romo y Las Arenas. Y este es el skatepark de Las Arenas, uno de los skateparks donde nosotros hemos crecido.
Getxo se encuentra ubicado a 14 kilómetros de Bilbao, en la provincia de Vizcaya. Sus atractivos turísticos son las playas, el puerto deportivo, el puerto viejo, así como un montón de bares, restaurantes donde puedes disfrutar de sus pinchos y de sus comidas populares. Como monumento destaca el puente colgante que une Las Arenas con Portugalete.
Hey, I need... Wait, it's cool if I take a piss.
If you're good, I'm good.
I'll take a piss.
Do it. So we're here live in Algorta, Spain. Getxo, just north of Bilbao on the coast for the live webcast. I'm Mark Churchill. Ben Ramers has nipped off for a second. This is where he usually is. Hey, Ben. So we're here live in one of the best parks. Such a good spot. Look at that place. The sun is blazing. We've got like 32 degrees today. We've got the finals coming up shortly, and this is our 8 skaters who made it through. Wow, the running order. Pat just taking Sean off at the top there. So we've got Pat Noho, first place, followed up by Sean Goff in second place. Third place, Sergi Ventura. So USA and England dominate in the top 3. Running down, Mr. Dominguez. Just close, getting it in the hundreds though. Scoring the 100 points in these comps is heavy. Then Steve Alba, 99.8, just missing the 100 club. Stefan Andre, Jan Lufton, and Brad Bowman all making it through to the final. 8 riders. Wow, this is going to be so good. Some really big names. So stoked. Sean has made the final as well. Such a big, big bag of tricks on Sean. I don't even think he's even started opening up what he's possibly going to do. Pat Noho, you saw him cruising around in the last heat. Wow, so smooth. We got Ben joining us back here in the booth. We're going to cut to a commercial right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly with the Masters final. So welcome back to the beach. I'm Mark Churchill and I'm joined by the wonderful Ben Ramers. And we are going to be seeing some seriously good skateboarding coming up. We've got the pros practicing on the bowl. Ben, I mean, you've been here for what, like 3-4 days now?
Yep.
And you've seen everyone skating. Who's looking hot and who's not?
Pedro Barros is basically on fire, so I don't know what heat he's in, but
what I can't understand is Pedro can do airs out of ramps that are lower. Like he does an air, like an 8-foot air on a 7-foot ramp.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't even make sense.
I mean, wait,
this thing is so steep as well. Like it's the potential to land flat bottom and really hurt yourself is very high. But these dudes are like doing
540s.
540s.
It's going to be big.
It's going to be incredible. I can't wait. I'm so hyped to be here.
I can see them all turning up now. All the dudes are like showing up and getting warmed up, skating
This
around.
is going to go absolutely bonkers. I mean, right, who's in our first heat? Giorgio Zattoni Danny Leon, Josh Borden, and Felipe Fogino. Is that how you say that? You're laughing. I don't know. You say it. How do you say his name, Ben?
I don't know. This is the way you
He's from
pronounce it.
Florianopolis.
Yeah, no, it's gonna
Brazil.
It's gonna go off.
So we got Italy, Spain, US, and Brazil all in the first heat.
Yeah.
Like second heat, Stefan Bosek from Marseille, another absolute beast. Pat McLean from the US, Rune Glifberg from Denmark. Rune's been killing it like forever.
He's one of my favorite skaters and human beings.
He's brilliant.
I'm
Isn't he?
rooming with him at the hotel.
So styling. I could watch
the best.
Rune skate forever.
Yeah.
Like, I used to watch Rune back at Radlands back in the day, and wow, that dude used to blow my mind and just be chilling.
Next level, isn't it?
Murilo Perez from Sao Paulo, Brazil as well. You know, this is going to go off. Heat 3, Ivan Rivado, Rion Lindemann, Vincent Matheron, and Alex Sorgente. Now, Alex won one of these bowl comps like recently.
Yeah, no, he's a beast.
He was out in Prague, absolutely killed it, and he didn't even look like he was trying. Like, some of these dudes are just unbelievable. They absolutely smash it.
Yep. Oh my God, the last one is just next level.
That is going to be incredible, isn't it?
Sky,
Silek.
Pedro Baus. That is just going to be...
Well, actually, we started wrong. That was Heat 5 to Heat 8. Heat 1, where are we?
Wait, Wolfgang.
Oh, no.
It's Wolfgang in Heat 1.
You want Wolfgang back, don't you? You're hiding the first heat. Where is it? Look at that. You're a shambles, Ben, throwing the Heat 1 away. So Heat 1, let's go back to Heat 1. Ian Campbell, local guy. Daniel Cuervo. It's going off down there. Hyping up the crowd. Mr. Mustache smashing it. Rob Lorifis from Encinitas, California, the US. Robin Bolian. Robin, like, he's here with his family. I see his dad all the time. Super cool family. Robin's been getting better and better. Like, maybe over like the 4 or 5 years, I've seen that kid growing up. He's getting bigger and he's getting more tricks, more style.
I've seen Robin.
Haven't you? You'll know him when you see it. And then Octavio from Brazil as well, Sao Paulo. Octavio Neto is an absolute beast.
Yeah.
Heat 2, Dan van der Linden. We were hanging out with Dan last night. That kid is an absolute beast.
Yeah, he's the best.
Eindhoven from the Netherlands. Then Alain. You want to see the master.
That's why all the people are here to watch Lions
Yeah,
skate.
no one's here to tune in to me and you
Yeah.
talking utter rubbish.
They're here to see
Everybody's
a lion.
here to see a lion.
A lion kills this place. He grew up here. This is his back garden, you know what I mean?
Exactly, it's literally his back garden. I'm looking forward to seeing Alex Halford skate.
Oh my God, wait.
He's on the ramp behind us right now.
I'm
man, like,
I'm still gonna steal his hat at some point today.
definitely steal his hat. Like, I mean, this is like the ultimate place to be right now. So many good skaters. If you like transition skating, this is where you want to be, right?
Be there or be square.
Be there or be square.
Or watch it.
Or watch it on the webcast, yeah, for sure.
It's gonna go off though. It's gonna sick.
So thank you for joining us up on the hill overlooking the skate park, and thank you for joining us online as well. I'm Mark Churchill, this is Ben Ramers as well. This is the Volcom Bowl-A-Rama competition here live in Algorta. We've got the pro category coming up, and this is going to be bonkers. We'll be kicking off with Ian Campbell, Daniel Cuervo, Rob Lorifis, Robin Bolian, and Octavio Neto. This competition, like, I mean, the bowl itself is gnarly, Ben. You've skated here loads of time. I didn't get a chance to skate this morning. I always like to get a skate in. There's Octavio just catching his board.
Are you gonna try and skate it before you leave?
Of course I am.
When?
Tomorrow, maybe.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll come and
Depends on how big the party is tonight, right?
Wait, what's it called in America when you've got like the people at the basketball game that dressed up like
cheerleader?
Not a cheerleader. They're dressed up like a big bear or something.
Mascot.
I'll be a mascot. So I can't skate.
What are you going to dress up as then?
It's a surprise.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a surprise.
You better not wear that like leather underwear that you had before. Like that leather belt, like you had 2 leather belts crossing over your chest. And
why don't you like my gimp outfit?
Yeah, it was a gimp outfit. Yeah. I don't like it because it scares me. So we got all the pros warming up right now. Ben.
Yeah.
like, let's talk about this pool, because it's pool coping.
Okay.
It's like a backyard pool.
It's basically I've tried skating this pole before a couple of times. I avoid it just because of the fact that it's so hard to skate, and it's basically, I've skated backyard pools and like they're easier to skate than this.
Yeah.
It's gnarly. Like. The deep end, or the shallow end, sorry, is basically.
It's so hard to show it on camera, especially
Yeah.
when you got a bunch of pros skating. Like,
Yeah.
they make it look so easy.
You can't
but
really tell how
just
it
to
is,
drop
but
in and do a carve, like,
yeah.
it's gnarly. It's like a backyard pool, like
Yeah.
a DIY backyard pool. It's rad.
Yeah, it's gnarly. Sick though. This place is just like nowhere else. You know?
I mean, the heat as well. It's so hot out there.
So good, so hot.
I mean, we're just coming up to just gone 12:30, and the sun is at its peak.
Only half 12. We haven't even had breakfast yet.
I can see Omar Hassan warming up on the little bowl right now.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see out Omar.
Pedro Barros right there.
Yeah, Pedro on the vert ramp.
Getting it
cruising.
heated up right now.
Pedro's warm-up is the best skate
Yeah,
I've
look.
ever had in my life.
Look, this is him first run. I couldn't even do that. He came out the bowl
You
really.
can't see it on the live feed right now, but he was just skating the little vert ramp bowl thing, and it was just ridiculous.
Grant Taylor just.
Yeah, we got Grant Taylor, Raven, all the boys here now.
It's gonna go
This
off.
is, you don't want, I mean, we're just checking out behind us. These dudes are right behind us on the platform. Omar just there by my thumb, thumbing Omar's head right now. Look, it's like absolutely ridiculous. It's a privilege to be here and witness some of the best skateboarders, some of the best transitional skateboarders in the world
It's gonna
be here.
it's gonna go off.
and skating like a gnarly skate park. It's rad to be here. It's rad for the town. Like Algorta is such a rad place to be. It's so good.
It's the same thing. Like we're right next to the beach. There's the old ruins and stuff. Look, they're warming it up right now.
When I think of warming up, I don't really think of warming up on a vert ramp, to be honest. I maybe hit a 3-foot mini ramp and do a couple of kick turns.
No, that's
once
it.
I grind.
It's gonna. I'm really excited now.
I like Sauber's warm up this morning. Press ups.
The Buddha stance.
Yeah, a bit of meditation,
Yeah,
then
no,
some
it's good.
splits and stuff like that. I think that's the way to warm up.
It's good to see that everyone has their own warm-up technique.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your warm-up technique?
My warm up is usually pouring a very, very hot bath and sitting in it.
For breakfast?
I take it to the park with me.
For your bath?
Yeah, I take the bar.
Oh, is that the one I saw you take? You have it in the back of it. You drive your car there with like a toe on bar.
Yeah, exactly. And then I get in the bath.
Yeah.
And all the water gets out, and
Yeah.
then people pour cold baked beans on me.
Yeah.
Right?
Are you naked?
No,
oh,
no, I wear
you,
Speedos.
No, you have the Borat mankini whilst you're.
Yeah, you were there that time.
Yeah.
That was wonderful, wasn't it? So then, like, after that, I'll do a mild stretch routine. Just a mild stretch routine that mainly means holding a beer, opening it up, and lifting it to my mouth. I'll drink that beer, and then I'll just start skating.
Yeah.
But usually, first run I'll slam, and I'll write off the rest of the day, so then I won't skate again.
Yeah.
But that's good while I've got the bath there. I can just sit in the
but they
bath and
pour
watch
baked
everyone
beans
else.
over you. Do you not have a shower? What do you? How do you get rid of all the tomato?
I skate so fast that it just flies off.
Really?
Yeah.
All of it?
Yeah, all of it. And then sometimes I get like a crew of these animals.
Yeah.
I take everywhere with me to lick it off.
Yeah. What sort of animals?
One's a giraffe. He has to bend down quite far because I'm quite short.
Yeah.
And there's 3 bats. They work as a team. They work as a
But
team.
bats are only. If you skate at night time or something.
No, I've
bats,
trained him to be
bats
around in the
only
daytime.
come- Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
What a load of banter. Look at that huge frontside grab. Like some of these dudes, like, I don't know. I don't usually wear a helmet when I'm skating. If I was skating a vert ramp, I'd wear a helmet. But like, I don't know. This thing's on the border of where I'd maybe wear a helmet.
Yeah,
I mean, I've hit my head a couple of
same.
times and it ain't good.
I'm actually, because I don't like wearing helmets, but this thing is so gnarly that it's like, it's all right to wear a helmet and pad up.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine.
It's-
I mean,
it's-
you'll see like Pedro and everyone spinning 540s. They haven't even got knee pads on. And they're in shorts. You bail it, you're going to rip your back up. You're going to tear your knees out.
Yeah.
But, you know, looks like we're about a few unspecific seconds away from starting Heat 1. Heat 1 Let me find my paper. It's all blown off. Like, this is chaos. We're absolutely useless here. Heat 1 is going to be kicking off with Ian Campbell. That's a really, really British name for someone from the Basque Country.
What, my name's Ian Campbell, and
I'm from Spain.
I'm here to do your roof.
So we're kicking off with Ian Campbell, Daniel Cuervo, Rob Lorifice, Robin Bolian, and Octavio Neto. What a way to start off the pro division.
Session is going to go off.
What are you hoping to see?
540.
Is that what it is now?
Somebody
if you're not spinning a 540, you're not going through to the final. Is that what it is?
540, then you could get out of that now.
But it's going that way, Ben. I think it's going that way. It's gnarly.
Everyone can do nose grinds these days, like frontside nose grind pop-in.
That's a gnarly trick on its own.
Okay, every time that someone does a frontside nose grind, we need to do some sort of bet here.
Oh, okay.
You need to...
This is Octavio warming up, just missing that backside Smith grind. I'd find it hard to skate with several snakes hanging out the back of my head, wouldn't you? Like, if there was 14 snakes all trying to crawl out the back of your head at once whilst you're skating, that would really freak me out. But he's trained them so well. Sometimes he does grabs with the snakes.
Yeah.
He'll ollie and the snake will grab the board. It's nuts.
The old snake grab.
Yeah, the snake grab, the Octavio, that's called. So that's Guillaume warming up all the way from Marseille.
Yeah, it's Rob Lorifice. This geezer's gnarly.
Rob's a beast. He looks like he's holding a bit of Terry as well.
What's that?
A bit of Terry weight.
What's that, Terry weight?
A couple of pounds. There's the rock and roll in the deep end. Rob Lorifice, a couple of sections he's put out are so gnarly, aren't they?
Yeah, he's
hits the mega ramp as well.
Yeah,
like,
he hits it.
This is your guy right here.
He looks like he's going in right now.
That's the lowest Madonna I've ever seen anyone do. Front side grind. This dude's killing it though. Just kicking away that backside ollie. Some serious steeds right there.
Get off Instagram.
Big shout out. I'm just doing the shout outs to all our guys, propping you up.
We're like trying to do something.
You take this so serious. So my mate Johnny Metal, Johnny Harrison and the family, the Harrisons are the best. He's watching it now on the live webcast. Respect, Johnny, yeah, bruv.
Respect, blood.
So if you want to hit us up on Instagram, you can hit up Church Hell, hashtag or at Church Hell or at Ben Ramers.
Oh!
Let us know what you think.
Went down.
Big shout out to the captain, Ben Mechanic Copley, good friend of mine. That guy's a beast. I'll try and do what you're trying to tell me to do. And yes, Salva has done 100 push-ups this morning.
Wait, watch this nose grind, ready? For sure.
Here comes Rob Lorifice. Frontside grind up into the shallow.
They're skating it like it's nothing.
I mean, this is just practice as well, Ben.
I know.
Like, these dudes are just getting warmed up. They're not even
think
going
what it's going to be
it.
like when it's time for the finals.
I mean, no doubt.
The crowds are just getting.
The finals are going to go bonkers.
The crowds are just getting thicker as well. There's so many people here.
So the first rider is in right now. No, that's not. That's Robin.
So not Ian.
No, that definitely wasn't Ian.
Where's Ian Bill?
Ian,
here he is.
Ian's just putting up some scaffolding out the back.
All right, it's Ian Campbell. All right, here he is.
Ian Campbell dropping in, local lad.
Is he local?
Here we go. So this is our first rider of the pro category. Local, there's the calf grind. Backside 50, taking the long route over the death box.
Rock fakey.
Yes.
Wow, that trick, he made that
back bonus.
Easy.
That's gnarly, back bonus on there. There's the body bag. Put him in a body bag. Danny LaRusso getting scared there.
Body break.
Yeah, sick first run. Kako stoked on that. Local dudes getting big respect. Next rider up is Daniel Cervo, or Cuervo.
It's a heavy contest right now, isn't it? So good.
Daniel Cuervo taking that 50-50 over the death box, cruising round. See these guys holding their speed in the shallow end as well, building up, doubling up the frontside grinds, over the hip. Yeah, front tail, off the rolling as well. That's a sick first run there, cruising round. Next rider up, Rob Lorifis.
This guy's a beast. Beast.
I'm sure we're going to see something
He's going to nose
special
grind.
over this.
It's going to be the nose grind that's telling you about. He's going to do it. I
You
guarantee
reckon?
it.
What, over the death
He's going
box?
to nose grind something. He's got a banging nose grind. Ready?
Lovely close-up of that guy's face, and we missed the slam.
I'm actually quite happy that I missed the slam because I hate watching slams. Never good.
Never good.
Never good.
Slam section should never be in skate videos.
You shouldn't, should it?
No. Okay, next rider up. Riding for Element DC Shoes, Swate Skate Socks, and Ab Skate Shop, all the way from Lyon, France. Robin Bolian. This kid is a killer. Look at that big frontside Smith grind. 15 years of age, our youngest competitor. Huge frontside grab, kicking out the tailbone. Not quite a chicken wing, but there's the frontside grab disaster, Ben. Are you a fan of that trick?
That was muy heavy.
Muy heavy. There's the back D in the deep, keeping the speed in the shallow. Where are we going now? Crail to tail. That was a sick run from Robin there. The younger kids getting in there.
I wish I could clap better.
If your hand wasn't so injured, you'd be clapping the heavy clapping.
I'd be clapping like a madman.
So next rider up, all the way from Sao Paulo, Brazil, Octavio Neto. This guy has tamed 14 snakes to hang out the back of his head while he skates. Cruising round. Big frontside 5-0. Smith grind. Nolly up to the lip slide. Just having a sit down, well earned. Octavio's first run.
His board was on its trucks and was riding around the bowl.
Yeah, he was just along for the ride. Okay, back to the top. It looks like we're going back to Ian Campbell.
Brad Smith. Front side air. Kick turn.
Cruising into the shallow end.
Backside nose grab.
Backside air. Just missing
just
it.
that, Scorpion.
Have a little chest slide in the flat bottom there.
Dash back. Right, next up, we've got coming in straight from
Santo Domingo. Daniel Cuervo. It's got some speed in it. Look at that huge slob air. Wow. The slob is a beast. Feed grind to fakie. That's the first one we've seen. Oh, yes!
I don't even know what that was, but it was amazing.
That was the body varial air.
He's using every ounce of this ramp right now.
Look at that. No pushing in the bowl.
Get out.
No, you've got to get out. If you push in the bowl, you've got to get out. I'm sorry, it's illegal to push in the bowl. But that was a killer run until the push.
It was, but he pushed in the bowl. It just doesn't work like
Munson wouldn't have that, would he? He'd be turning in his grave if he'd died yet.
Dropping in.
There's Rob, big old frontside ollie over the death box. You can see on his face how much he's sweating out there, literally dripping. Carving around the shallow end. Big backside Smith grind.
Nose grind's coming up, ready?
You reckon?
Yeah.
You've been calling it.
It's happening.
Front 50-50, Ben, you're a liar.
Watch.
No one likes a liar.
Oh,
just piling into the shallow end wall there. So next rider up, Lyon, France, Robin Bolian. Robin absolutely smashed his first run. I reckon he might even be in first place. Huge airs, cruising around, hitting the coping as well. There's the frontside lip slide. Sketching out a little bit up the waterfall. Big backside air. Landing a bit flat there, fatty to flatty.
but he still rode out of it with speed.
Yeah. I think he was going for a frontside grab revert there, like the 360. He's already got a good run in his belt.
15 years old.
Exactly.
15.
He doesn't even know the misfits are. So carving round Octavio, frontside grind into the deep. Huge nollie, that's what he's known for. Doubling up the nollies. One's enough, I reckon. Cruising round, frontside in the shallow end.
Frontside 5-0. Out. And right.
There's the front side Smith grind, nollie lip slide over into the hip.
Was that nollie lip slide?
It was. Oh, just scooping in that. Oh, nollie back D. He likes a nollie, doesn't he, Octavio? The front's there, might as well use it. 1 foot 5-0 over the death box.
I've never done nollie back disaster, but I think I'm going to try and learn it now.
Are you?
Are you?
I've done them before.
Are you?
Are you going to try that nollie backside disaster?
They're coming in hot.
Oh! The Munson grind in the shallow. This dude knows this bowl, you can tell. Cruising around, wearing the La Cantera t-shirt. Front side, slide and roll. Yes. Killing it. Just missing that lean disaster. That was another absolutely shredding run from Ian. Ian Beale. If only. There's the backside 50, getting followed up by Daniel Cuervo.
Wow.
What? That was a huge mute fakie.
Right, he wants more. I can see it in his face.
He's like, I want it.
I'm back in.
Back Smith over the box.
He's going for that mute
fakie,
ready?
Fakie.
Oh!
Kicking 1 foot off on that invert fakie.
Yeah. Heavy. Muy heavy. Here he is, Rob Lorifis, my favourite. Frontside nose grind's about to happen.
I thought he was going to land in the death box then.
Let's see the nose grind,
You want this
Rob.
nose grind
Rob,
so bad,
come on,
don't you?
please.
There's the 50-50, cruising into the shallow end. Not many people staying just in the deep end this time. Where's he going? He's building up for something here, Ben. Backside ollie. Frontside grind.
Such a hard bowl to skate.
You see, once you lose your speed, you're pretty much done, right?
Come on, nose grind it, Rob. Oh, there we go.
The falling statue. Yeah. That's going to be time for Rob Lorifis. Next rider up, our youngest rider today, Robin Bolian. Cruising in, big old frontside grind in the deep. Frontside Smith grind. This kid's got some serious tricks as well. Backside Smith, little tickler over the box.
I cannot believe he's 15 years old.
There it is, the 360 frontside air. The frontside air Reeves. Little fakey frontside grind there. Frontside grab, slapping the tail like a well-oiled snail on the way in there. Tail slaps. I once asked Greg Nowick why he tail slaps. He said it's easier to know that I'm not going to hang up. Makes no sense whatsoever. Another killer run from Robin Bolian. Getting the props from the Masters there as well. Sean was loving that one. Sean has a back beard.
Just combs his beard.
Yeah. So, Octavio in next. All the way from Brazil. Oh, sketching on that 50-50 in. That shows you how hard it is to grind on this coping.
He did a one-footed
frontside grind.
That is just insane. Nollie.
There's the back D,
Nollie.
Slapping it. Little nose grinder up there. Frontside grind.
He's got some killer nollie manoeuvres, isn't he?
Yep, like that frontside lip slide out of that nollie. Oh, hanging up, grabbing the tail. The snakes love that one. Look at them all fighting for the next bit of bowl. Sketching out, you can see it. Coming in nollie, coming in hot, nollie biggie. That's going to be time for Octavio Neto, all the way from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Here we go. Local lad getting involved. Slashing out of that. Ian is an absolute beast. That was the frontside feeble. Frontside grab, landing Smith.
Crash bang wallop.
Rail slide.
Crash bang wallop, what a video.
Back disaster. Wow. Slide and roll into the deep. Nollie frontside grab, giving Octavio a nollie.
Jesus is going for it.
The local crowd are going wild for the local guy. Yes.
Yeah.
Killing it. I'm number one, Holmes. Listen to the crowd. The local crowd are going wild.
His family are here, probably, you know.
They're all his family here. So I think that was final ride for Ian Campbell.
Yes, Ian.
Yes, Ian, mate. So next rider up, Daniel Cuervo.
He's in there, like swimwear. Mute fakie, bosh!
No, there's that 1 foot invert fakie.
Wow, that was insane. Switch 50.
Ah, fakie 50-50, calf
Fakie,
grinding
yeah.
it. There's the backside lip slide. He's got some speed, this guy in this bowl. Ah, 1 foot mute fakie.
Killer manoeuvres.
We've got to clear these dudes off the platform. Oh, switch boneless, then grabbing Melon on the way in.
Yeah,
That
and
was a killer run. Daniel Cuervo absolutely smashing it. Next rider up, Encinitas, California, Rob Lorifis.
go on, hey, do a nose grind, Rob. Go
Nice.
on, you know it makes sense, my son.
Nice
ready?
owl on the grip tape there. Owls are wise. There's the stalefish, frontside grab. Frontside feeble.
Backside.
Ah, missing that back Smith. That means we didn't see the frontside nose grind. And it also makes you a liar, Ben. No one likes a liar. Next rider up from Lyon, France, Robin Bolian.
Robin Bolian.
Bolian.
Robin is a pretty sick name. You know what I mean?
Big
Frontside.
frontside grab.
Backside carve.
You're getting into
Frontside
this now.
Smith. Backside carve. Oh,
Oh,
backside ollie.
backside ollie over the hips, gnarly, right?
It is, yeah. Backside. Oh,
Oh, the body jar. Frontside grab, landing disaster. Had a cup of tea on the cope in there.
he did, yeah. He was like
Put a kettle on.
backside 50-50
There's the
straight
back
into
50.
the backside.
Oh, the first
Backside
540.
Yeah. Right.
We're going to see some fives, I reckon.
You're definitely. I saw one yesterday, and it was.
Who was
muy-
spinning a five?
muy heavy.
Who was spinning a five?
Secret, mate. You've got to wait it
Octavio,
out.
loving a bit of Peppa Pig there.
He's loving it. That was a good camera Peppa Pig situation.
I mean, out of all the pigs there are in the world, Peppa Pig is pretty good.
I prefer Huxley Pig.
Huxley Pig, yeah?
Do you? Frontside, backside.
Backside Smith grind, cruising it round, keeping the speed in the shallow.
Did you ever watch Huxley Pig?
Always.
5-0. Did you actually?
No, I didn't.
You've never seen it? Frontside.
Percy Pig from M&S is quite a good guy. Octavio taking that run out, hands up.
That's it, that's
to
the
the
end of the
crowd. So, qualifying first heat is over, it looks like. Heat number 2 is going to consist of Dan van der Linden. If you ain't, this kid is unbelievable. Dan is an
He's
absolute beast.
probably my top 3 skaters in the world at the moment. Dan van der Linden.
Well, Dan could win this.
Dan, yeah. If Dan's even here, he might have not even showed up.
He's probably still in bed.
He could have just still be asleep here.
Align is an absolute ruler and knows this place better than anyone. Then followed up by Rainy Perez from Houston, Texas. Rainy is one of those dudes. You've been on tour, cruising around with this guy, shredding, right?
Beast.
Absolute beast.
He's
James McGuinness from Wellington, New Zealand. This guy, he's been living up in Scotland for a while. James is another lover of the beard. I don't know if he's still got it.
Hey, with a last name like McInnes, you expect a beard.
Yeah, you gotta have a beard.
If your name's McInnes, right?
Yeah. And then our last rider of Heat 2 is going to be Nilo Picana from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. So many good people. Look at Align. Align has the lines.
I'm going to go to the toilet real quick.
You should tell the world that. You should tell everyone that. Well done, Ben.
I'll be right back, guys.
Here's James McGuinness. Yep, still rocking the beard and long socks. I met James in Prague a couple of months ago. James is an absolute ruler. recently sold all of his possessions and just went, you know what, I'm leaving. I'm going to just go around the world for a bit, see how long I last. So rad. So running order of Heat 2, we got Daan van der Linden. Yeah, I've not seen him there yet. Alain Gioxitera, local guy from La Cantera. Rainy Beres from the USA. James McGuinness from New Zealand, and Nilo Pacana from Brazil. So we got Netherlands, Basque Country, USA, New Zealand, and Brazil all here shredding out. Now, is that down in the deep end right now, getting warmed up? So in case you just joined us, this is the Volcom Bowl-A-Rama comp here live in La Cantera, Spain. Look at that, the stands are full, beautiful, right here on the beach. Probably the best place to be right now in the world. Some of the best skateboarders in the world battling their place out in the Bowl-A-Rama Getxo competition. This thing is going to go absolutely crazy. We've already seen Heat 1 of the pros, and we've seen 3 heats of masters as well. So Heat 2 to come. Daan van der Linden, Alain, Rainy Beres, James McGuinness, and Nilo Pacana. You definitely don't want to meet this next heat. So I'm not sure if Daan is here. Waiting on news if he is. There's a line dropping in. So Heat 2 warming up on the bowl right now. I'm joined back from a little voyage to the Blue Room. Mr. Ben Ramers, thanks for joining us today, being my co-host.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me,
the
guys.
pleasure is all mine.
I really appreciate it.
This is James warming up now, McGuinness. You can see he's rocking the beard still.
James McGuinness, doing an Irish accent. Say something Irish.
You want me to put on an Irish accent?
Say James
from
McGuinness.
New Zealand.
Yeah, I know, but it sounds. Say it with an Irish accent.
James McGuinness.
That was pretty good, actually.
This is a legitimate political party.
You should speak with only an Irish accent now.
No,
Why?
can't do it. Can't do it
Why?
because I'm not Irish. So Heat 2 warming up right now. Heat 3 is looking like it's shaping up to be a monstrous heat as well. David Sanchez, Alex Halford, Chris Russell, Raven Terche, and V. Cajino. So, I mean, we've already seen some amazing skating. There's so much more to come, right, Ben?
Yeah, no, it's going to go up. Wait, this is the heat that we're about to see?
Yes. I haven't seen Daan yet. It doesn't look like he's going to make it.
I haven't seen Daan or Rainy in there, up in the mix, but they're that good that they don't need to even warm up. They just go straight into it.
So we're going to get this thing underway in 1 minute's time.
Oh, there he is. Rainy's up there.
Big old backtail.
Rainy just rolled up. Where's Daan?
I really hope Daan's going to skate because that kid is an absolute beast to watch skate.
He's literally my new favourite skater, I think. He did something yesterday, you'll see in the Volcom video that's coming up, which is just... Wait, he stopped in. There he is. Daan's
yes,
in.
Daan's in. Stoked.
Right.
This
guy,
kid is an absolute beast.
This guy skate. It's ridiculous. He is
How old is Daan? He's like...
Daan's 18.
18.
Yeah.